Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing us how to make this beautiful bonnet I've got on my head. So I've made it with the extra wraparound. So I'm going to be walking us through step by step everything you need to do to get this bonnet. So on days where you've got a bad hair day or you just want to give yourself a different look. So the fabrics we're going to be using is, so I've got this African print fabric. You can use any fabric of your choice, but this is the main fabric I'm going to be using. And then I've also got these cotton fabric. This is going to be the lining fabric. It's usually, people tend to use satin fabric, especially if you've got natural hair, because it tends to lock the moisture in. But this is what I've got available at this moment in time, and that's what I'm going to be using to line this African print fabric. The other things we need would be a chalk. It is really small, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. I've got pins as well, and I have got the safety pin. This is what I'm going to be using to pass the elastic through, and I've got my measuring tape, and then I've got this huge bundle of elastic. This is 1/2 inch width. I'll just cut out of it to use this. I've just got this roll, so I just could not be bothered cutting just the piece I need right now because I need to show you what I'm doing. So I've got the elastic I'm going to be using. So first things first, what we're going to do first is we're going to measure the size of fabric we need. So from this piece, open this up. So what I've done is I have folded this fabric into fours. I've got this 1, 2, 3, and this is folded into 4 pieces. So this is the folded edge, and then I've got the open edges on the side. So what I will do is I would get my measuring tape, and I'm going to be using 12 inches. You can make it, if you want it full and bigger, you obviously use longer width, longer length. So I'm going to be using 12 inches for this one. If you want it full, you can use 13, 14, 15, whatever you want to use. So that's going to be 12, and it's going to be 12 on this side as well. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to take it round. I'm just going to mark 12 all the way round. Just let that stay in the middle. So I've got my 12 inches cut all the way round. I'm going to get my scissors if I can find it. So I'm just going to get my scissors and I'm going to cut this out. This is not the sharpest scissors, but it would do. Put the extra fabric on the side, and then I am going to get the lining fabric. So this is the folded edge and this is the open edges. I will put this guy on here and do the same thing, cut it out. We've got 2 fabrics, so we've got the main Ankara fabric and have also got the lining fabric. Like I said, you can use satin, whatever you want for this piece, but because I've got this cotton, that's what I'm using. And then for the main fabric, you can use whatever you want. I've got this Ankara fabric and that's what I'm using. So what I'll do is, if you open it up, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be a full massive circle. Yep. So what we'll do, we've got 2 circles. Fantastic. So that's an extra bonnet I'm going to be making for myself very soon. How fantastic. Right, so we've got 2 massive circles and we open that up. So this is the lining fabric and then we've got the main fabric. So what we'll do is I'll take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew all the way around. I'm going to leave about 2 inches, or just, if I put my fingers together, just leave that opening on this side. Yeah, so all the way around, leave one of the sides open because we'll need to turn the fabric inside out, so we're seeing the right sides. So at the moment this is the wrong side. We'll sew all the way around, leave 2 inches so we can turn the fabric inside out, and then I'll come back and show you what I've done. What I've done is I have turned the fabric to the right side, so this is right side facing. I have given it a nice press so it looks all, yeah, nice. And the other thing I did is, my elastic, like I said before, is 1/2 inch width, so I used 3/4 of an inch from the edge of the fabric to where the sewing is, because that way it's easy for the elastic to go through, if you can see what I mean. So from the edge, that's 3/4 of an inch, because it's have an elastic, 1/2 inch elastic, and I've sewn that all the way around. And I've also left this opening, like I said, to leave an opening just so we can bring the fabric to the right side, and also so we can pass the elastic through. What I have also done is I have measured, the circumference of my head is 21 inches, so I've measured 21 inches and I've cut out the elastic that we're going to be using. So this is what we're going to be using to pass around through this fabric. So I will take my pin, put that in. With this place we've left open, I would start passing that all the way around until it comes out on the other side. I'll put a pin here to hold this so it doesn't go in. Alright, so making this bonnet is nice and quick and easy. It's like the quickest thing to do, and obviously this is going to be the one that has got the extra fabric that you can wrap around your head. I'm gonna, when I finish doing this, I'm gonna show you how that is gonna look like. So even though this looked big before, by the time you finish passing this elastic all the way through, it's going to be looking all squashed. I didn't know, but yeah, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. So if you're making this, it shouldn't take you more than 15-20 minutes. I mean, from cutting, from measuring to cutting to sewing to the elastic, tops 20 minutes you should be done. Right, so fabric has been passed all the way through, and we also have this edge. So what we'll do is, so these 2 edges, we will take this to our sewing machine and stitch it all up. So 2 ways to do it. You can either overlap it like so and then sew it a few times so that this doesn't go anywhere, or you can do it like this and then also sew it a few times, but I would do the overlapping and sew it a few times just so when it goes in nicely. So put this together, sew across a few times, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. I have sewn the elastic together, overlapping, and I've also closed up the opening. So this is where I left open. I did say to leave about 2 inches. I think this might be more than 2 inches, but I've closed it up so it looks all nice, and by the time it's all squashed, whatever, so that's what it looks like. Now that is all done, so you just need to spread it out just a bit so it's evenly gathered. So that is the major one done, out of the way. Next thing is we will take these, so this is going to be the wraparound piece. So I've got this 10 inches by, so this is the width of the fabric, so from selvage to selvage, and I've got that in 2 pieces. So this would be about 80 inches, no, 45 by 45, so that'll be about 90 inches. So what I'll do is I'll take right sides together. I would go to my sewing machine, right sides together, sew this all the way across. Yeah, I'll just spin it and then show you the next thing I'm going to do while I'm at my sewing machine. So this is going to be pinned in place. So assuming this has been sewn in place, then I'll go to one edge of the fabric, fold it again right sides together. Right, so before I fold it, I want to just give it like a diagonal shape on the edge, so it kind of goes in like this. Yeah, so I would take my fabric and my scissors, I'm going to eyeball it, not measuring nothing, and just snip, 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 snip. Do the same thing on the other end, sew it all the way to the edge, leave an opening because then you need to turn this to the right side. So sew this edge first. So what we're doing first is we'll sew this together in place, go to one of the edges, start sewing from here all the way to the other edge. So leave this opening because that way you're able to turn this fabric to the right side and then close up the opening. So I'll come back and show you what this looks like. Okay guys, so I have sewn the 2 sides together like I said. I've sewn it on the sides, turn it right sides facing, and I've given it a nice press as well. See how nice and crispy it is. And I have sewn the edge, yeah. So this is how long it looks like. It is really long. So I will get, you can leave it this way. This is all nice to go. You can just put it on. So I've got a small mirror in front of me that I'm going to be looking at. So you can wear it this way so you can see how, so if you've got like braids on or you've got like a really full hair, my hair is like really small now, so you see how nice it looks. So this is how full it looks like. So you can leave it like this if you want, or with this one, a lot of things you can do with this wrap. You can either sew it onto the bonnet, so say this is where the back is going to be, you can take this piece, maybe fold it into like this, and then do a couple of stitches, and then it stays that way, and that is how it's going to be. So that's if you want it to be that way. So first of all, you can either leave it this way. So that's if you want it to be that way. So first of all, you can either leave it this way, you can sew it on, or the other thing you can do is you can get the, you know, the Velcro, you can put some on here and then on this side and then just stick it on if you want to. So that is another way you can do it. Or you can get the, what's that clasp pin, I'm not sure what it's called, but you can put some on here and also put some on here as well. And then just for this project, I'm going to leave this the way it is, 2 separate pieces. So what I can do is I can try wearing it. I'll just wrap it around my head just to see what I come up with. So put this at the back. Oh, just take this in just a bit. See my edges all slayed. laid for the gods. I'm not sure how this is going to come out. I've actually never tied this before. I'm not even sure I'm trying to do this on camera, but yeah. Kind of get the drift. So this is what it's going to look like by the time you're done wrapping it up and then giving it a small bow. It doesn't have to be, just do whatever you want to do. How does that look? Man, my arms are killing me, man. Okay guys, so that's the end of the tutorial. So this is what the bonnet finally looks like. I've squashed it all up, so this is what the final result is. Hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you have, please smash the like button, click on the subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell so that when I post any upcoming videos you get notified and you're able to come back to see my creations. Alright guys, so thanks for watching today, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, bye.